Yay.
Luca, my child, are you awake?
Luca rubs her eyes and springs out of bed. Oh, she's just so cute. I'm so glad she's okay. Luca looks around and realizes she's at the Abbey, not the caravan.
The Abbey? What am I doing here?
You don't remember, do you? You were in an accident, my child, and unconscious for several days.
An accident? But how come I don't hurt anywhere?
Because Madame Dronya took care of you.
She did?
Yes, she shared her magic with you.
She did? Huh? Her magic? When? How long was I asleep?
You've been asleep for 7 days.
You could just say a week.
Ah! Madame Dronya!
Okay. Panicking, Luca bursts into Dronya's room.
Madame Dronya, are you okay? Are you okay?
Must you be so loud when you wake up?
Yes, she must.
How annoying.
Madame Dronya?
Luca could tell just by looking at Dronya that she had become incredibly weak.
I'm fine. You don't need to worry.
Yes, I do. Are you okay, Madame Dronya? Can you see? Can you move your hands?
Jeez. Well, I'm glad you're awake.
Luca flinches.
Madame Dronya? You're acting nice? Are you sure you're okay? Did you get bonked on the head?
I love the fact Luca reacts this way.
Don't tell me you're fake! Or is this a dream? No, maybe I died.
I mean, look at what you're doing to the poor girl, Dronya. There we go.
Oh, that hurt. Then you must be alive. Isn't that good news, Luca?
Mimi, you were mean just now for no reason. I won't put up with this, Madame Dronya.
Oh no, there was a reason. Dronya and Luca return to the caravan. Everything's back to normal. So, what goes wrong next?
Well, this is day 7. I guess we couldn't find the other key after all. It's okay, Tracty. I should have known 7 days wasn't enough time to find it. So, we just have the one key, huh?
Despite the late hour, a commotion can be heard outside. Luca peers out the window and sees a large group of soldiers.
Madame Dronya, a whole bunch of soldiers are coming.
The caravan door opens, and in walks Funa.
What are you doing here, Funa?
Just so you know, I've dispelled the ward you erected around this town. Also, I'm pleased to inform you that Baba Yaga's 24 apprentices have finally arrived, and they're just dying to see you again. They have Refrain completely surrounded. You have nowhere to run, Dronya.
You went to a lot of trouble to organize this little class reunion.
It's not like you to make quips, Dronya. Are you trying to stall for time while you think of your next move? Well, no matter. I already know that you have a second key. But don't worry. I won't force you to hand it over. You stole Patrone's letter to Baba Yaga. You stole the Tractatus de Monstrum. And as if that wasn't enough, you brazen bitch, you stole Baba Yaga's name, too. But at last, your sins have caught up to you.
You have a big mouth for a little runt.
Now then, Lady Luca, you may dismiss this Dronya poppet.
Poppet?
What? Thank you for keeping a diligent watch over Dronya. Madam Baba Yaga is very pleased with your results.
What exactly is going on here?
Don't worry about the last key. The Witches of Ruler will claim it after we take back the Tractatus de Monstrum. As a Funa puppet who contains the will of Baba Yaga herself, it's no surprise that I would emerge victorious.
What the? Dronya poppet? Funa poppet? What are you talking about?
I can't dismiss this Dronya puppet.
Wait, what? What?
Luca!
I thought you might say that, Lady Luca. You are so predictable.
What?
Tell me, Dronya, do you remember Klaus?
Which one?
It felt like destiny when I found out he was here. I mean, what are the odds of running into him again? That aside, he was recently taken by an unclean one. But it might be more accurate to say that he wanted it to take him. I wonder what's going to happen next. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
What is going on?
Governor Petrone! This is... What brings you here?
Dronya, is it true that you were pretending to be Baba Yaga?
I suppose I'm out of excuses. Yes, that's correct. I'm just Dusk Witch Dronya.
I knew it. And is this one of your cohorts?
Petrone callously tosses a leather bag at Dronya's feet. A dead spider spills out in a crumpled heap. Oh no!
Baltini. I understand. Since we're all being open and honest with each other, I have a question for you, Petrone. Why are you in this town of sinners?
That's going to be important, isn't it?
So, you've learned that much. Fine, I will explain. Wait outside and secure the area. Station yourself far from the caravan so as not to hear our voices.
The soldiers bowed, then exited.
Looks like we have the place to ourselves.
Was learning the true purpose of this town also part of your exploration? How much do you know?
I know enough.
The town of Refrain is a purgatory where the souls of sinners congregate. Through my dealings with outsiders, I figured out that I'm the soul of a sinner who died more than 100 years ago.
But then there's that. It raises so many questions now. Is Dronya actually one of the sinners? Would that explain the name change?
Soon after, I began to carefully gather information and document all activity that occurred in this town. At first, I tried to talk about it with others in the town. I even appointed criers to announce death notices every morning. But it was no use. No one remembers. Dronya, do the people of this town look like sinners to you? Of course not. Most of them are good, decent people. But their essence is still sinful. Sinners and good people, is there even a difference?
Yes, clearly.
Break the law and you're a sinner. Resist sin and you're a good person. But what is sin anyway?
Is this giant fish-type monster that goes around in the ocean destroying cities?
I have no interest in discussing this subject. The concept of sin is a human construct. Taken to its logical conclusion, every human being is technically a sinner.
Exactly.
That's right. Sin is natural, and there is wisdom to be gained from it. But sin itself is a product of the heart. Over time, it rots a person's soul. As an outsider, I don't expect you to understand the suffering that festers in the depths of our souls. The endless days this town perpetuates. The same day for all eternity. But after a while, this purgatory starts to feel almost comforting. It's quite strange, really.
How does this tie into the labyrinth, though?
So what you're telling me is, I'm having a conversation with a dead man.
I'm not the only one. Everyone in this town is a dead sinner. Our only salvation is the unclean ones. They roam this city like angels of mercy, guiding us into the loving arms of death.
So that might be why they ignore Dronya and Luca.
Have you ever taken a good look at them? Seen the pity in their eyes? In this purgatory, those creatures are our saviors. It is they who bear the terrible burden of our impure sins.
Yes, it didn't take long for me to notice that they had no interest in outsiders like us.
Exactly. When the sun sets, the unclean ones appear to relieve us. They're true masters. And for each soul they save, it's as though they never existed here in the first place. Relationships between people can be affected by their surroundings. Wouldn't you agree?
Well, yeah, obviously.
No one in this town remembers Meili, the baker's daughter, except me, because I documented her everyday activities. Though I'm sure outsiders like you still remember her.
Ah, Marietta remembers her.
And with Meili's disappearance, Juliet's personality has changed. As far as I'm concerned, Juliet has always been a wicked little slut, but my records prove she wasn't always like that. When a soul disappears, it affects everyone who once had a relationship with them. Sometimes drastically so.
So, why did you summon Baba Yaga? Why did you need a witch to explore the labyrinth?
Oh, you assumed her identity without knowing why I summoned her. I don't need to be relieved from this town. On the contrary, I wish to live here forever. But the people who disappear, they vanish without a trace. Like they never existed at all. Can you imagine it? The despair of being the only one who knows that these people have been forgotten.
Then stop writing about it.
No one forced you to keep tabs on this town's residents. If it bothers you so much, just burn all your documents.
Yeah, then you'll forget.
You must understand, in this purgatory where the same day repeats for eternity, I cannot perform such a drastic action.
And here's the thing, if the day repeats itself, how did you even start doing it?
But even so, I still want to stay here.
So you thought the remedy for your problem could be found in the labyrinth beneath Refrain?
There's gotta be some reason that exists here.
Yes. I thought the legendary Great Witch Baba Yaga could help me. I did everything I could to find her. But instead of Baba Yaga, I got you.
You're welcome. Petroni's face contorted into an expression of cold, seething rage.
Dronya, you should know, I absolutely hate liars. My wives were liars. All 12 of them. That's why I had to kill them, you see. That's why I'm here.
Makes sense.
But it's not like I actually remember my sins.
Then how did you find out?
Petrone, this conversation has made me realize something. You may understand what's happening around you, but you are completely unaware of how you have changed too. Perhaps you needed Klaus more than he needed you.
Klaus? Who? Oh, it doesn't matter. We're through here.
The earth began to softly tremble.
To my side, men!
On Petroni's order, soldiers rush into the caravan.
Take them into custody and hang them.
Oh, it's going to be another bad ending, isn't it?
Don't move, witch!
With a powerful kick, Neldo knocks aside the soldier attempting to attack Dronya.
Luca, I'm so glad you're safe.
I'm all better now. Madame Dronya healed me. She did.
I know. It's good to have you back. Thanks, Dronya. You did a good job treating her.
Huh? Is this really the time to be having this conversation?
No.
Damn it! Move in! Move in!
Neldo.
Dronya motions to Nello for him to take Luca and run.
Dronya, use my sword.
Nello tosses his sword to Dronya, then retreats upstairs with Luca.
Hey! Do I look like I know how to use this?
Don't resist! Drop your weapon!
Stop resisting.
Very well. I'm not strong enough to use this anyway. There's only one weapon light enough for me to wield.
The soldier steps forward as Dronya drops the sword.
Good. Now don't try anything stupid!
A knife!
Dronya plunges her knife deep into the soldier's chest.
You bitch! Who do you think you're messing with?
Dronya shouts after Neldo and Luca.
Luca, take Trakti and get out of here! I'll be right behind you! Neldo, take care of Luca!
This way, Luca!
Neldo shattered a window.
Stop!
The earth trembles once more, yet it somehow seems different from a normal earthquake.
Here, this is yours now!
What's with the shaking? Dronya picks up the sword belonging to the soldier she just stabbed and flings it at his comrade.
Whoa!
As the soldier steps to the side to avoid the sword, Dronya runs past him and flees the caravan. This isn't good.
Hey! Get back here, witch!
Why is the sky red?
An eerie groaning can be heard throughout the town.
Refrain is shuddering? Why? Because the truth of this town has been revealed? What's going on?
Soldiers' footsteps can be heard from a nearby alley.
Where the hell did that damn witch go? Don't let her get away!
It's like they don't even notice this strange phenomenon. Or perhaps only outsiders can see it. They're so damn persistent.
It's like, come on now, we know it's going to be a bad ending, just get to the point. More soldiers pour out of nearby alleyways. Yep.
Search every inch of this town for the witch, the child, and that young man! Don't let them get away!
Did I lose them? I still haven't found Luca and Neldo. I hope they managed to escape. But... Shit. My vision's getting blurry. Do I have a fever?
Dronya's prosthetic leg caught on the stone pavement as she fell violently to the ground. The impact of the fall shattered Dronya's prosthetic leg, leaving her helpless on the ground.
No, not my leg.
Dronya could no longer stand or run, and she could feel herself growing weaker and weaker.
Damn it. Not yet.
Out of options, Dronya began to slowly drag herself.
There you are, Dronya!
It's like, this is clearly leading to a bad ending. Just get on with it. That's where I'm at this point. It's like, come on now. It's gonna be one of those moments. It feels like it.
Oh.
Ugh.
Dronya's okay, right?
Dead.
Well, I'll take her to the Abbey. If you run into the soldiers, could you divert them away from the Abbey?
Oh.
Nemto points to his chest as if to say, leave it to me!
Okay. Thanks. I think. I'm counting on you.
Where am I?
We're hiding out in the Abbey. Just so you know, you have a really bad fever right now.
Shut up. Where's Luca? Is she okay?
She's on her own.
Meaning...
What? Why are you not with her? I knew I shouldn't have left her with you.
Don't get the wrong idea. Luca's the only reason I'm here helping you.
Hey, what's your deal with Luca, anyway?
Yes?
Don't want to answer, huh? Or maybe you can't answer. It's all the same, either way.
I'm gonna go look for Luca.
Well, go ahead then.
I'll lock the door in case any soldiers come. Stay put and don't leave.
Oh yeah, we've got to wait for the bells, haven't we? Forgot about that.
Damn, I can't find Luca. I'm losing her scent. Damn it. No! I've completely lost her.
Are owls known for scent? Not sure. Someone let me know.
How could I lose Luca? I shouldn't have helped Dronya. God damn it. I guess I have no other choice.
Naruto cups his hand around his mouth?
Luca!
No.
Answer if you can hear me! Luca!
Oh, there we go.
Neldy?
Hearing Neldo's voice, Luca pops out of her hiding place.
I'm over here, Neldy! Over here!
Luca!
I'm so glad. I thought they caught you.
Same to you. But I'm glad you're okay.
What about Madame Dronya? Is she okay?
Yeah, she's fine. She's at the Abbey.
Hey! Luca! Miss Dronya!
Here's the question. Is Fritz a sinner?
Fritz? What are you doing out here? How come you're looking for Madame Dronya?
Oh, Luca! I was worried because I saw all those soldiers surrounding the caravan.
Luca hugs Fritz and starts to cry.
Fritz!
Luca!
What? Get off of me! I wasn't the only one looking for you. Oz was too, you know? Said something didn't feel right.
Fritz, behind you!
Huh? Ah!
Fritz is too paralyzed by fear to move, and the unclean one takes him.
Fritz! Fritz!
Fritz's cries can be heard from within the unclean one's body.
Luca.
I was expected more than that, but alright. Having absorbed Fritz, the unclean one glows brightly before vanishing without a trace.
No. Fritz is gone.
Did it take him?
Fritz
I mean, we know now he was dead anyway, but still.
Luca, no! Please, wait!
Nildy?
It's for the best. You heard what Patrone said, right? He's been set free.
Soldiers still sweeping the town can be heard on the other side of the alley.
Shh, it's still too dangerous right now. Let's head for the Abbey once everything calms down.
Oh. Okay.
Oh. It took some time due to the soldiers roaming the streets, but Luca and Neldo eventually arrive at the Abbey.
I can't believe they haven't been caught by an unclean one yet. I mean, what are the odds?
I wouldn't be too sure of that.
Oh, soldiers!
A woman who seems to resemble Juliet appears. Her dress looks old, tattered, and caked in years of filth.
Hey! Give me some food! Pretty please!
Huh? You talking to me?
Just ignore that slut. You could do way better than some homeless beggar. I heard her family's business was almost as big as Governor Patrone's, till it went under a couple years ago. This is what she's been reduced to ever since she lost her fortune, her house, and her family.
Juliet realizes that the soldiers aren't going to give her anything, and she scampers back into the alley.
What a shame. Guess you never know when you're gonna lose everything in life.
Hey! We're done over here! You guys search the North District!
Roger.
Who's Roger? The soldiers leave.
The sun should be rising soon. But why is the sky so ominous?
Haven't you played Majora's Mask?
And the rumbling. What's happening to this town?
Nildy! Nildy, come on! We gotta hurry!
Huh? The lock's broken. A nun wouldn't have done this. Did someone break in?
Neldo and Luca enter the Abbey. Yeah, this is where the bad ending comes in, isn't it?
La 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 la.
Law.
That sounded like Madame Dronya.
Yeah, without Fritz around.
Luca, wait here. I'll go upstairs and take a look. The doorknob is twisted off.
La 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 la. Next is...
What the hell is going on?
Neldo grips the hilt of his sword and flings the door open. Before Neldo's eyes lay Dronya, her hands and feet dismembered and scattered about the room. Okay. Nemto towers above her, eyes bloodshot, and breathe heavily as he speaks to Dronya.
Let's take off your arm next.
Nemto ripped Dronya's arm from its socket. The arm, now cut off from Dronya's magic, transformed into an articulated dull limb.
Dolly, Dolly. Big Dolly. Still alive, even like this. Amazing. I want to tear you apart. I want to eat you up. Gobble you right up. Again. I want to hear you scream again. Let me hear it, Dolly.
Nemto twisted and took Dronya's other arm out of its socket. It too transformed into a dull limb. Nello burst into the room.
You... What are you...
Nemto shot a quick glance at Nello, then went right back to gibbering.
Finally. I finally found it. The perfect dolly for me. She's beautiful. So beautiful. Smells so good. This part's soft. This part's hard.
Okay.
A dolly for me to love. A dolly to love me back. Smoochy, smoochy.
Kill me. Please.
Dronya!
Madam Dronya! No!
Luca? Damn it. Don't look!
Nello tried to slash at Nemto. But Nemto bludgeons Nello across the face with Dronya's arm and sends him flying across the room. Nemto leaps at Nello. Nemto sits on Nello's chest and rains a flurry of blows across his face.
Ow. What happened to...
I'll break anyone who gets between me and my dolly! I'll break up the pieces!
Nello struggled as Nemto wrapped his hands around his neck. As a loud snap and Nello ceased his struggling.
No. Let's go.
Dronya was mumbling nonsense. The light was vanishing from her eyes as her consciousness began to slowly fade.
Okay, dolly. Time to dress you up. Now it's Nemto's puppet show. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Can we have the ending yet?
They're crazy. They're all crazy. All of them. Everyone in this town is dead. We never should have come here. Me and Madame Dronya weren't supposed to come here. Now they're acting crazy and it's all my fault. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
There we go. I think, hopefully. Jeez. Okay. Yay! We reached the end of the game again. Yep. I'm definitely gonna... yeah, we'll see you in the next part. The usual. Ta-ta for now!